What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions. In today's reaction, we're going to be checking out the latest music video from Silent Skies. And if there's anybody watching that's not familiar with this band, this is the side project of vocalist and guitarist Tom Englund from Evergrey and composer and multi-instrumentalist Vikram Shankar. And both of those guys happen to be in Redemption together as well. Now, even though I just said this started as a side project, this is starting to feel more like an actual main focus, to be honest, because everything these guys have put out so far has been beautiful. And when I say beautiful, I mean it that way. This isn't like a lot of the typical metal stuff that we check out on this channel or what you would normally expect from these two guys. Now, they released their debut a couple years ago and everything on it was awesome and I absolutely loved it. But soon they're going to be releasing their second album called Nectar. It's going to release on February 4th, 2022, and it's their debut release with Napalm Records. Now, as always, I'll throw links below for pre-orders and stuff like that if anybody likes this and would like to go support the band. But I'm super excited to check this out, man. This is just such an incredible range of musicianship and emotion, and I can't wait to see what we're going to get here. So I will link this original music video in the description below. And today, I'm once again listening to Silent Skies, and for the first time checking out their brand new music video for their song, Leaving. Let's go! Wow, the bass synth in this is super powerful in the ears.
If you heard the echoes from the deepest hollow and tasted the salt of every sorrow, and you stood with your feet in the darkest soil, needing life to be unspoiled, I'm everything that got under my skin, one step closer and my inner search for wins. If you saw the light leave like I did, you would also feel like to leave. I'm
Before we go any further, dude, Tom is now, without a doubt in my mind, probably my favorite vocalist. I know we could sit here and argue about different vocalist talents and stuff like that, but everything I've ever heard Tom do is just ridiculous, man. I mean, not only does he have a good voice overall, but he's able to express emotion better than a lot of vocalists that I've heard. Not even just with this project, with his other stuff too. You can hear it in all the Evergrey stuff. And admittedly, I was late to the Evergrey train. I first discovered them about a year ago, and I've already burned through everything they've ever released. And nobody that I can think of off the top of my head right now is able to convey this much of emotion in their voice. I mean, it's just absolutely powerful and incredible. And I love this project, man. I love this so much. Right away, video-wise, everything looks incredible. The shots are really, really cool. I could be wrong here, but from my point of view, what I'm seeing, it does not look like these two are together filming. And it would make sense considering Vikram's based in the US, Tom is based in Sweden. It looks like this was kind of green screened in on top of each other, but not a big deal, just an observation. God, man. Let's just keep going. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the video, and there's not much gear, and I normally break down gear, but I will tell you guys a few things that I know. First of all, the strings that are being added in there, I remembered it right away because I remember reading the press release. The strings are being played by Raphael, I think it's Weinroth-Browne. He's the touring cello and keyboard player for Leprous. All the strings that you're going to hear on this album were recorded by him. This sounds incredible. The mixing job on this is so good. Just the little touches of everything that are going on in the background. I mean, even just the added percussion mixed in with the synth and the piano and stuff like that. And you know what? It should fucking sound good because this was mixed by Jacob Hansen, who we've talked about a lot on this channel. But it was produced and recorded by Tom and Vikram. They did all of this themselves. And being on different sides of the world, I would assume that, you know, again, with modern technology, it's just as easy as recording your tracks and throwing it in a Dropbox for the other person. We see a lot of bands doing that nowadays. I love this. I just love the vibes and the emotion and the feel in this stuff. And I can't wait for this record, man. I think that's all there is to talk about. Let's just listen to the rest of this song. I love that repeating synth part in the background right here. Just that 4-note progression over and over. This is just fucking art, man. This is awesome. I love that these guys have completely like stepped out of the box to create something that isn't really like what else they do. Because like I said before, you know, Tom is most known for Evergrey and Redemption. But Vikram, dude, he's got his hand in so much stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous. Somewhere in this video, I'll throw a pop-up and just list some of the stuff he's done. Because I mean, he's composed for video games and he's worked with other artists. And just, this is This is such a cool project, man. Let's go talk more about it. After setting up this outro and then just saying, let's go talk more about it, I kind of realized there's nothing more for me to say about this, man. I mean, I love it. As I said in the video, I just love everything about this. The range of emotion that you get from Tom's voice and just how good it sounds overall. But even just the production of this, all the little things and the overall arrangement that they've done, I could probably listen to this 3 more times and start noticing things that were recorded in the background that I didn't catch the previous time. And I really like that about music. All the little subtleties that you can hear later on, aside from the first time hearing it, and it's great, man. The last single they put out a couple months ago was great. This is fantastic. Man, I just can't wait for this album at this point. And just as a reminder, it does come out on February 4th, 2022 from Napalm Records. Links are below where you can go pre-order and support the band. I'm going to go grab mine right now after I get done filming this. But thank you guys so much for watching. If this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time. Subscribing is free and it helps my channel out a ton. If you liked this reaction, I would greatly appreciate the like as it also helps the channel. But if you disliked it, no big deal, man. Thank you very much for your time. You are free to click dislike if you didn't like it. I'm also on a ton of different social media. We have a Discord server that a lot of us hang out on often. I have a Twitch that I stream on quite frequently. I do everything from video games to live reactions, bass playing, guitar tech work. So if you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, I'll throw links to that in the description below. My handle on everything social media is @TankTheTech. Thank you so very much for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.